Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We are here in Copperlane. We're just about to check out this amphitheater thing. See if there's anything cool going on here. Oh, Lumdala, you're the one whose house I was just in the last episode with that locked door. Maybe we can find out why that is locked and maybe get the key from you? The statuesque woman has a gaze that could cut stone. She turns her chiseled cheekbones to the sky and favors you with a look of acknowledgement. Her eyes shimmer under silvered eyeshadow and a razor-precise line of kohl. Before you can speak, she throws her hands up in a dramatic fashion.
Well met, friend.
Hello, what do you do? And what is the Revel of the Stars? Is this the troupe? That depends entirely on the demand of the role. Oh, she's an actress. Or an actor. What is the Revel of the Star? Theater troupe, okay. Can I join? But of course! What kind of members do you take? Maybe Kana can join? He seems like a theatrical person. How long do you keep members? As long as they can keep up, alright. Now there's no lock or like pickpocketing in this game, right? No, I don't think so. So I don't think I can get the key from her to her house. What about you, Kadal? Can't talk right now. Anyone up in the stands? No. Alright. Now, we want to check out the library today and maybe head back to Caed to check out the hireling that just arrived. I did some research about that thing. I'm not sure if I cut that out. That guy came to Caed, it said. That's because I got accepted or whatever in Defiance Bay. So they sent over a representative to be hired for a short term. And hiring a new hireling will give you some bonuses.
Too long has it been since we made camp.
I know. We'll give you some bonuses for the prestige and security of Caed. But the Scion that was sent over gives minus in prestige because he's like the secret police, so I didn't hire him. The elder man paces back and forth, taking short hobbled steps. His gaze is distant, and beneath it are dark rings of many restless nights. He appears to be having a conversation with someone who is not there. And away you fought, cutting down two at a time. We shared quite a victory, you and I. Who are you talking to? Oh, by the flame. For just a moment I thought I heard her. What troubles you, sir? Just the memories of my youth in the North Watch Rangers. Trials and adventures from a lifetime ago. Of late the memory of lost battles and fallen friends has been especially vivid. Tell me about it. It's been nearly 60 years. We were known throughout the Durwood then. We thought we'd adventure together forever, collecting cobbers and inspiring songs. That was until we faced Helig of Fane. He was a wizard whose experiments in necromancy left a trail of bodies, some reanimated, from Sol's Vale to Midwood. We tracked him as he fled toward the Valian republics, catching him just west of the Lake of Drowned Tombs. That's a fancy lake there. We were fools. Seasoned as we were not prepared for his foul magic. Our numbers were nothing against his power. A wiser man would have ordered a retreat. Not me. By some curse of the gods, I was knocked out, and when I awoke my rangers, my Rowena, they were all dead. What's that, your lover? My friend, my comrade in arms, and my love. We'd planned to adventure together until we grew old enough to settle down and enjoy our fortunes. Young as we were, we couldn't imagine anything would tear us apart. I know this sounds like an old man's madness, but I hear her. A voice just over my shoulder calling to me in my dreams. At night, I see her wandering the catacombs beneath the city, trying to escape. Well, you were fighting a necromancer, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that she's got reanimated. Foolish as it sounds, I can't shake the idea that she's somehow down there, waiting for me. I've even ventured below, though it damn near cost me my life. Were I half the warrior I was in my youth, I'd search every grave and rat hole. As it is, I'm stuck in this feeble body, and the agonizing notion that my love is somehow down there, beyond my help. I'll search it. There's an entrance just southwest of here, on the other side of the canal. You are truly a gift from the gods. If there's anything you can find of her, I'll let you know. So where's that? Just southwest of the canal? So right there. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. Can I go in here? No. How about up here? We might as well unlock the western approach right there. First fires unlocked. And I think there was a sign here. Scrivener's Dormitory. Wait a minute, wasn't there a... No, the Rogue Knight. That was in... I can prove... Find the heirloom plate. I think that's in... Ondra's Gift or whatever, where the knights are. But let's check you out in here. Scrivener's Dormitory. Maybe those are like people who work in the library?
I'm on the trail.
Yoink. Thank you. Corin, hello.
Greetings.
Smoking a pipe there? By Vale's eyeless face, you are one short ogre. But why are you green? And how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? He smoked a lot of white leaf. Or did you get some hands on some snowcap? Snowcap! Snowcap! So few people know Snowcap, much less ogres. He beams at you and nods his head. What is a Scrivener? Yes, I am a Scrivener. I read books, write books. I once ate a book, but only because it looked like a sweet pie. He is a stoner! Oh, he collects herbs. That's cool. Maybe I should buy some later on. I cleared out my inventory off camera. I also sold off most of my stuff I've collected. So we have quite a bit of money right now. 10 big ones. Can I grab this without you seeing?
Silent.
Yoink. Yoink. Haha, I took your mushrooms, magic mushrooms.
Keeping an eye out.
Oh, hello. Crackling bolt. I did pick that up, right? Good. I didn't like throw it on the ground. Anyone else I want to talk to in here? No, but that was a pretty profitable venture. Let's head on out there, and we'll check out the library next. Ah, this is a lovely library. Hello, Fexa. Welcome to the Hall of Revealed Mysteries.
Gods keep you.
The woman barely glances up from the tomes on the table as you approach. You're welcome to browse the stacks, but mind that you keep your voice down. This is still a temple after all, and Grimda doesn't tolerate disorder. It's a temple? I thought it was a library. That's because it is. Vale is the god of mysteries and answers, encryption and decryption, concealment and revelation. Alright, so it's both. Okay. To think there's such a place in the Durwood. Incredible. I'd love a glimpse of the archives. How many secrets must sit upon these shelves? Fascinating. Isn't it? Temples dedicated to Vale tend to hold vast stores of knowledge. Also, he did like mystery, so maybe there's like secret doors I can find in here? Grimda is the High Archivist. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if there were hidden doors and secrets I can find in here.
Nice and
Can I look in
quiet.
here? With you,
What?
perhaps? No, nothing.
Hey.
I'm not gonna steal books just like that. But we
I'm
might
on the
want to
trail.
stay in sneaky mode in order to find any of these mysteries. Potential mysteries. Misses of the Hand Occult. I'll take it. Why not? Final Journal of Jonas. I guess I am gonna steal from this library. If I can get away from it. With it.
I can do that.
Oh, did you see that? I hope you don't hold it against me. Oh, you hold it against me. I'm not gonna go with that. Sorry. Let's reload. I'm a shitlord, but that was a dumb thing to do. Well, it's good to know that you can lockpick stuff without aggroing people, but you can't open it. So I'll need Grimda's permission in order to go in there. Can't just lockpick and just barge in. So where's this Grimda? Ah, here it is. Keep searching. The obscured leaves clues for those who seek. Maybe there's like a test to get into the archives.
Well met, friend.
An elderly dwarf surveys the stock. Her skin looks as tough and wrinkled as her walnut, Despite her stature, she manages to look down her nose at you. You're welcome to look around, but let the priests and Shriveners continue their search. Wouldn't do to give them any other excuses. What are they looking for? Could you now? You certainly couldn't do any worse than this lot anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of Veil. They intend to blaspheme by selling that which should remain hidden, a secret of the 100 Visions. The guards caught one of them but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road to Durford. Track the thieves down. I don't care what you do then, but bring back the scroll. Veil rewards the persistent seeker, and so do I. An ancient scroll of Veil. That's a fine price. I mean, a worthy task. Tell me about the missing scroll. What do you know? Nothing? She wants me to kill him? It doesn't matter to her. Okay, what's so special? God of Secrets. So there's secrets in there. I am the High Archivist of Holy... Okay. Screw that. Done. We have a task.
I'll take a
But
look.
let's check out the surroundings here. Real quick. No. I wonder if when I track down those thieves and return the scroll, maybe then I'll get access to those archives. That's gonna be quite exciting. Now I think we're gonna head over to Caed again, and maybe start checking out the Endless Path. I did get a comment about that in the previous episode, and I think we can do a level or two of that. I think the way that's meant to be done is you have to come back, leave and come back at certain points, because it's gonna be a challenge later on. But let's head on over to Caed.
I think it may be time to strike up camp.
I know you think so, but I don't. Also, I noticed that a deer wants to talk to us. I noticed that back in the last episode when we leveled up. But let's talk to him before we head in.
The dozens. Pretty sure you won't find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off. Too bad, too. Then there'd be less of them.
What do you mean, the Godhammer? That's what they call the bomb they blew up Waidwen with. Don't know much about it other than that. Anything kills a living god, guess you gotta name it. What do you have against the dozens? Nothing serious. Nothing I don't have against a lot of folks anyway. The dozens, they like to take things into their own hands. Gets ugly sometimes. We don't have them in Gilded Vale, but they'd be right at home there. They picked that name so they could do what they wanted and feel like it was right. Got nothing to do with honor or sacrifice. They like to invoke Magran too, when they especially want to feel right. Somehow I don't think she'd be too impressed with that lot. I'm sure she'd like to set him on fire anytime they use her name, but the gods probably got rules against that kind of thing. People hide behind symbols so they can't be questioned. That is so true. Still to this day. The Duke's a reasonable man. Maybe while we're in Defiance Bay we can get him to force people to call themselves what they are. Don't imagine they'd have as many members if they call themselves the loudmouth sheepfuckers. Ha! I guess it's a tribute to the dozens who killed that... Yeah, to held Waidwen down. Let's continue on. And down into the catacombs we go. Now if you remember last time we were here, this door down here was blocked before we became the masters of this place. And it shouldn't be right now. Haha!
Here we are. To think we are so close. Beneath our very feet lie the endless paths built by Ard-Nua, the great Engwithan king. Well, up here this is all Adiran, of course. But should we descend far enough, we will find some real history.
Indeed!
Uncover that great king's tomb would be a dream. But it is one of his servants I am after. Gabranos, a powerful mage and a dedicated scholar, a keeper of lore, just as I mean to be. He was in possession of the Tanvi Orator, or whatever form of it preceded the one we know. I've seen it in ruins, alongside Gabranos' name. Scraps of the same symbols and verses we know in Rauatai. He must have held the words in high regard. Or perhaps he was even the author.
You sound like you're fanboying out on this Gabranos. They say he held power over the elements, but I'm more interested in his writing. He was a prolific author. I haven't been able to translate everything, but I've seen enough to know that he traveled far and wide. If only we could have met him, what wisdom he could share. But we can follow his example and strive to learn from those around us, improve upon it. Let's start looking then.
If my sources are correct, Gabranos will have brought the text with him. It will probably be within a library, or a tomb perhaps. It tends to be one of the two.
Or with my luck, he's gonna be undead and waiting for us to protect his treasures.
Let's be off.
Indeed! Onwards to the endless path. Oh, we got a welcome wagon. 2 lonely Zorips. Or 3. A lot of them. Oh, that looks like a priest. We probably want to take it down first. So maybe you mark it and send your fox on it. Oh, that is a lot of them actually. Damn. You get a bit closer and do your thing. You tried to actually you tried to do something. Let's check out our new spells maybe. 2 deadly boulders flying out from the druid's position. Oh, she's in combat or in melee range. That's not good. Maybe we should do that. Hulk out. Maybe you can do something cool. Not that one. Bounding missiles or crackling bolt. Oh, so it's one of these, like a Kamehameha. You want to do that one on him. And maybe you can do something cool, like this Pillar of Faith. On these 3.
Got him!
Oh, he knocked one down. That's cool.
Get on!
Are you attacking the right one? I want to take down this skirmisher.
Let's burn this away.
Oh, they killed my fox.
Almost!
Boo! Down they go though. We've almost got the skirmisher done. Oh yes, I should have probably camped before we headed down here. Now we know. What's this? This crooked effigy has been cobbled together with logs, scaled hides and bones. A human skull adorns the top. That's quite ominous. And it seems to, like this level is gonna be a lot about Zorips. Which could be an interesting adventure. But I think the real adventures are gonna come on the later levels. Looks like a pretty decently sized place as well. And we are gonna explore it. However, that is gonna be a tale for another day. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.